Notice something different about our boy Clint, Lauren?
Looking svelte, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, you two are wearing the same outfit today.
That was
you've
by
just
accident.
tuned in,
It was by
Clint and
complete
Jace are wearing
chance.
exactly the same shorts and exactly the same shirt.
Boy
like-
knows how to dress.
It's like father and son.
I'm not the daddy, am I?
Daddy.
You're definitely the older
I don't
one.
want to be his daddy.
No, something happened at the weekend, Lauren.
Daddy.
And
His
Jace
daddy's
actually,
outfit.
Jace was watching because he supports my flourishing media career. It happened.
To be fair, I saw it on socials.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I'm your biggest fan. You know, I watch you on every show that you are on.
Well,
Except I did not this weekend.
I like to say yes to most things. You know, when the producers come and pitch an idea, I will say yes for the sake of the show, for the sake of entertainment.
This is on Weekend Today.
Weekend Today, Saturday morning, a young fella by the name of, he goes by the name of Guts, 13 years of age.
Guts.
He's big on
Jace.
It sounds like he's in a gang.
It is father and
He's
son.
big on the socials, on the talk. He's big because he started his own barbershop.
At 13?
At
At
13.
13, he does haircuts. He does haircuts for his friends, for
That's
his
cool.
family.
Is he giving
for-
like speed stripes?
He's given speed stripes.
Mullets?
He does a good fade as well.
Oh.
So we had Guts.
Sick.
You
He
got to
was-
book a double appointment if you want the fade.
Have you ever had a fade?
Nah.
It
haven't
What
costs
got
is
enough.
a
more?
fade? Is a fade just like when it's gradually shaved to long?
Yeah. On the sides.
Yeah, right.
But does a fade cost more?
I believe it does because it takes a bit longer.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Right.
My
What about a
hair's
speed
sorta-
stripe? What do they charge you for a speed stripe? Out of interest, because I assume you've never had a speed stripe, what do you pay for a haircut?
50?
Yeah, about $50.
That is infuriating as a female.
60, I think it's gone up to. I got a Brothers Wolf in St Kilda. Get a free beer though.
And how long?
Shout out.
20 minutes, I'm there.
Girls sit there for like 3-4 hours and pay
Yeah, but
hundreds
you also
of dollars.
get wines and cheese. And
And then
all
I
sorts
drive
of things.
past
I've
and
never, ever had cheese at the hair
But have you
salon.
had wine?
I've had to catch an Uber home from the hair salon before. Remember that? I forgot. I had my
Are you
car
one of
there.
those people I see out the front in the gown with alfoil in their head on the darts, like, trying to break up
No,
the time?
yeah, me on the darts. No, but sometimes, like, because it's 2-hour parking, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to move the car and I'm mid-colour. I've got foil in my hair. I'm like, I'll pay the fine. I will pay that fine before
well-
someone gets a photo of me out there like this.
Well, let me set the scene. So we've got 13-year-old Guts in the studio
What does
with
he
his,
charge for a
his
haircut?
clippers. Well, thankfully this one was free. But watching his parents, who are really into it, and his siblings as well.
Which is cool. Like, he's out there making
good
a
on
living.
him.
He's 13.
National
Good on him.
television. I said, Guts, why don't you give me a haircut?
Oh.
You were complaining in here on Friday that your
I
hair
needed
was
a
too
chop.
long.
And you love a freebie.
Do you get nervous cutting hair?
Not really.
What about cutting hair on national television?
I've never tried.
Okay, let's go. Oh, we are doing this. Oh.
I really want to see like a Tommy Shelby Peaky Blinders fade going on here.
This is actually happening.
Wow.
What do we think about a fade on television?
It's up to you. Whatever you reckon.
The filler chat was strong.
It was good, wasn't it, while the clippers were going? Well, this went over a couple of segments because a haircut takes a while.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
that's an ad break job.
The issue being that he couldn't reach the top of the head because I was a little bit tall. So
Oh.
I got half a haircut.
Did you not sit on the floor? Help him out?
You
Help
weren't
a
sitting on
brother
that
out.
booster seat, were you, that they give the kids?
Anyway, I was full of praise. I said, this looks superb, young Guts. This looks fantastic.
Young guts.
I seemed to leave the studio. I had quite a line, like a bit of a skew-if line going down the back and the sides of my...
Was it up at the front like Kramer?
So it wasn't
was
guts.
a-
Don't
yeah.
blame guts.
No.
It's a you problem.
No,
Blame a 13-year-old kid.
no. So I had to get it recut down the barbers, down the road.
Oh, well, you
This
need
is
to
not
send.
good for Guts' business.
No,
Why
no,
are
no.
you saying this?
Yeah.
No.
Are you trying to ruin his business?
No,
Are
'cause-
you starting your own barbershop?
Why are you picking on 13-year-olds?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Little Guts just couldn't reach... Gutsy couldn't reach the top of the scone because he didn't have the...
Is his name actually Guts?
His name's Cully.
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 Cully Guts.
Cully Guts.
I'd go with Guts then.
Is his surname Guts?
I think it's just his street name.
Well, this makes a lot more sense because I woke up on Saturday or Sunday morning or whatever it was, and Paul goes, "Oh, Clint's had a haircut. Clint's had a haircut," and I was like, "You don't even notice when I chop all of my hair off. How on earth
What, he
have you?"
hadn't seen the segment?
No, he'd seen the segment. I hadn't.
Oh, right. You just
He
thought
just
he'd
told me
noticed it.
Clint's had a haircut, and I was like, as if you notice Clint's haircuts when you don't even notice mine. Anyway, it makes more
Shall I
sense
get
now.
gutsy in?
Okay.
Give you a chop.
Oh,
Jace?
mate, I'm holding on to whatever's still up there. How's the old test when your partner comes home? I'm like, hey, how are you? And it's always like, yeah, I'm good. And they look at you, and you know straight away it's either a birthday or a haircut.
Yeah, and you've forgotten both.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
You look nice. Get your
You
hair
get a
done.
Oh,
birthday
it's
haircut.
so frustrating. You literally, as a female, you sit there for hours and hours and hours, and you either walk out going, I look exactly the same, or this is terrible.
You ever got an Uber Eats delivered while you're in there?
All the time. We're there for days. You need like 3 meals while you're there.
But no cheese.
But at least it doesn't cost you much. Oh,
Oh my God. And then you add the parking fine on top of it.
well, you don't
You've
want to be
been
caught with the
there too
aluminium
long.
in your head.
Jason Lauren.
Jason Lauren. Wake up feeling good.
Follow them on the socials.